Hey Winxers, what's up? My name is Tyler and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it is now not only Friday, but it is the 1st of November and it is the day after Halloween. So I want to know how your guys' Halloween was. Did you dress up? Did you go to a party? Did you make cookies? I made cookies. It was fun. You know, I ate a person. It's okay. We all do crazy things on Halloween. It's fun. Anyways, I am Halloween was great, it was fun, I really hope you guys had a great time. I posted a video yesterday of me carving a pumpkin. Go watch that if you want to. If not, it's fine, stay for the review, because today it is the third part of my 4-part Midnight Masquerade review series, and today I am reviewing Cinderella. Good old Cinderella. She is gorgeous and stunning, and you know, I think we can just go ahead and get into this review. But before we do that, be sure to hit subscribe because I post twice a week every Tuesday and Friday at 12 p.m. EST. I also check me out on Instagram where I post tons of photos of these dolls, nice close up and pretty and all. And you know, yeah. So, into the review. Alrighty Winxers, it's time to get into this review. So, as you can see, I do have the outer sleeve of the doll up front right now. Now Cinderella's is very different from both Belle and Esmeralda. They both had like a purpley red maroon color kind of boxes. Cinderella's is blue, and it's like a turquoisey blue. So it really does stand out from the rest of the dolls in this collection, which I really like, because I do feel like all the boxes kind of look the same when we're looking at like even Megara or Belle or Esmeralda or even Rapunzel. It's like all this purple color stuff, and it's all very similar, very same, but then hers is this like beautiful blue color. It's very regal, and it really stands out. So as we can see up here on the top, it says Disney Designer Collection in gold lettering. We have Cinderella's mask also in gold, and then at the very bottom it does say Midnight Masquerade Series. Now let me try and get the light to hit this for you guys so you can really see how beautiful the mask filigree on this box is. It's just stunning. Now on the side here, we do have the name Cinderella in gold lettering and her artwork silhouette on the side here. The artwork for this collection is it's so beautiful, and I love the silhouette design. It's such a nice touch. I like that on the boxes. You know, I don't want to harp onto it too much, but like I said in my last 2 reviews, I prefer last year's collection when it comes to the packaging, for sure. This is a bit kind of boring. It's just a sleeve to go over the box, but it is very pretty and it is very simple and elegant. And I guess you don't have a lot of extra packaging, but it depends on how you look at it. So let's get into the actual doll. All right, guys, and here she is. Is she not just absolutely stunning? All right, guys, here's a little closer up. Isn't she just so beautiful? I love how mine has this like little curly Q on her bangs. I just think it is so cute. I love her hairstyle. I know that we get a lot of Cinderella with her updo, and she does look very similar to the one last year, as well as the Saks Fifth doll. But you know what? She's just beautiful, and you know, that's just what it is. She's gorgeous. Now, unlike all the other girls in the collection, she has a silver mask instead of a gold mask, and literally all the girls except for her have a gold mask. So I feel like Cinderella has a few things that make her stand out in this collection. The mask, the color of the box, things like that. It's nice because, you know, they all do kind of blend in a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Her gems are like a dark blue sapphire. She is beautiful. This mask is stunning. I love the molding of it. It is a very simple mask. It's a lot smaller than any of the other girls that I've reviewed so far. I think Meg's is also very small like this, so that'll be interesting to look at. But it's very pretty, it's very simple, it's very Cinderella. Let's come over here and look at her face, guys. I'm in love with this facial sculpt. Like, I have the Premiere Series Cinderella, and she has a very elegant and sophisticated facial sculpt. But this year's is a little more cartoony, the eyes are a little wider, and to me, I just love that kind of a look. I think she's just so beautiful, and just, I can't get over it, and I can't get over the bangs and everything. And her like silver and blue eyeshadow, she really makes it work, even though those are colors that are hard to wear. She's so beautiful. Now moving into her outfit, she does have a choker, which is nice because I saw that in the artwork that both Esmeralda and Belle were supposed to have chokers, and they didn't have them, and that was a little disappointing to me personally, but I'm glad that Cinderella has one. This bow, I hate it. I'm just gonna, let's not even sugarcoat it. I hate this bow. I think it's like not necessary. I think it's kind of ugly and I just don't like it. So I wish it wasn't here. I mean, I think maybe if it was like on the back of the dress, it'd be really pretty. Like the bow by itself is pretty, but on the doll, it's just a lot. Me personally, that's how I feel. Oh, you know what? Going back to the mask real quick, she has like this dark blue ribbon on her mask instead of the red that all the other girls have. So that's also another special little touch. Now, I love this. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's kind of like a sash, I guess. Maybe not a sash, but like a, I don't know what they're called. You know, you wrap them around a shawl. It's a shawl, that's what it's called. So I love this shawl. It has the C for Cinderella in this beautiful, beautiful embroidery. It's encrusted with little jewels. It has stars. The back side of it is all this like glittery blue sequin. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's eye-catching. It reminds me of the train that Snow White wore last year, where it was like satin on one side and then had the beautiful sequins on the other. Just look at the light reflection on that. It's so beautiful. Now her dress is like a very light blue satin. It's a cheap feeling, but it's that kind of material that's gonna snag, so be careful if you take her out of the box. Let's go down here to more embroidery on the bottom of the dress and on the skirt. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I love all the touches of the gems. She is quite stunning. A little more zoomed out, let's look at that skirt again. It's so beautiful. It really is so light and just, it's so gorgeous. And then here on the bottom we have the diamond and feathers. I think these are supposed to be like the end of their masquerade masks, like right here. So that is so beautiful. Altogether, the doll's really pretty. I think she works well. You know, I think she's simple, and I think she looks a lot like last year's, and I understand why people are like not super into her. Only because she is very, very, very similar to the one last year. She's also very similar to the Saks Fifth Avenue doll, so I can understand the critiques coming from there. Again, I also don't like the bow. I think it's too much, and I understand why people don't like that as well. I think it breaks the flow of the dress. Like if it wasn't there and it was just this like simple bodice, you know, with the shawl going into the skirt, it would have so much more flow and just be, it would be a lot more cohesive. I think that the bow it's too much. It's just not good, and I understand why people don't like it. I love her makeup. It's gorgeous. You know, mine didn't come with any flaws. Mine isn't wonky. None of the dolls that I've received so far have been wonky, which has been really, really nice, and really just have a little faith in Disney here, but none of them have been wonky, so that's been really good. Alright, so let's take a look real quick, if we can, at her shoes. Okay, so I can't hold this for long, it's kind of hard to show you guys, but here are her shoes. They are just like crystal heels. They're clear, they're pretty simple, very pretty. But yeah, her heels are, I think those have been used on others before, so they're whatever, but she is beautiful, and I think that they work with the dress really well. They match the earrings because they're like these little crystal diamond studs. Again, she's very simple. I think she's supposed to really pull for that elegant kind of very Cinderella feel, which we get a lot of. She's very blue, she's very regal, she's very simple. But again, not in a bad way. Aside from that bow, I don't like the bow. Now let's take a look at the back of her box and her artwork here. So her box, like I said, is a blue metallic, which is, again, very different in color compared to any of the other dolls. Overall, it's really pretty. We have Disney Designer Collection up here on the top, Midnight Masquerade Series. We have the description of the collection here, certificate of authenticity and display stand included, of course. And then we have the Cinderella artwork. And guys, oh, the artwork is so beautiful for Cinderella, and it's huge. It takes up like the whole back of the box. It's so, so pretty. Here, let me get you guys closer. Gorgeous. It's hard to film this a little bit, but look at that dress. See here, I feel like the bow works, But at the same time, I still don't like it, so I don't think I would have liked it no matter what. I kind of wish it wasn't there. But that's the back of her box. Very pretty. Alrighty, now let's take a look at her Certificate of Authenticity, or COA. Now, this one, again, also very different from both Esmeralda and Belle. It is the same color as her box, so it's blue, and the writing is in blue, but this time, for once, I can read it. So, you know what? Okay, so it says Disney Designer Collection, Midnight Masquerade Series, Certificate of Authenticity, Cinderella Collector Doll, and I'm actually going to read this because for the first time so far, I can actually read what it says. Now, this card says, the Disney Designer Collection is proud to introduce the Midnight Masquerade series. Inspired by the mysterious magic of moonlit balls and the elegance of beloved Disney heroines, this doll was meticulously designed by Disney Store artists to become a treasured keepsake for fans and collectors alike. This doll is limited to 5,600 produced worldwide. This is number 2,271 of 5,600. So cool. And then on the back it says all that in Spanish. So very cool. Back to the doll. I didn't really talk about it because, you know, whatever, but the back of the box is also different compared to the others. In the chandelier is actually on the left side instead of the right, like it was in the last two dolls. Again, there's a lot different with Cinderella's packaging, which, I don't know, I kind of find interesting and I actually really like. Like, I'm glad that they gave Cinderella a moment to be, like, a little different and didn't just, like, copy and paste all the dolls together, even though it's kind of what it feels like they did with this packaging, but oh well. It's very pretty. I like it. I love the colors in the back. It makes it look like there's a castle, which I think I think it's her castle in the back, which also, this is a bit different from the other two. There's a castle in the back on this side. I don't think the other two had that. Wild. So she's really pretty. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments and all that and stuff. And I think that my final thoughts are going to be, I love the hair. Like, I adore the hair. I dig the makeup. I like the mask. I think it's a little simple. I think it's very simple compared to the others. And, you know, same critique as before. I wish it had feathers. I feel like without the feathers, it's just missing something. The dress has a nice flow. I think it's too similar to the one last year. I think that maybe they should try a different color scheme for Cinderella aside from just blue, because we only ever see her in blue. Like, it'd be nice to see her in some other colors, because like in the movie she wears that pink dress, so we know that she looks good in pink and white and stuff, so it'd be nice to see her in pink or just any other color aside from blue. And you know, blue's like my favorite color, so for me to be saying that she needs to be wearing less blue is kind of a big deal or whatever. But yeah, I love the dress. I love how simple it is. I love the elegance. It's very eye-catching. I love the shawl. The shawl is probably my favorite part of the whole thing, is this shawl. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. The sequins, I'm dead for the sequins. I love it. My least favorite part of this doll is most definitely that bow. It needs to go. I don't like it, but I'm not going to like cut it off or anything because whatever, I'm that kind of a person. But altogether, it works, and I think she's pretty. So that is it for this review. And that is all that I have for you guys today in this video for this week, because she's gorgeous and was so much fun to review. I love this series so much. I cannot believe that there's only one left, and then it's over. But then that means that I get to move on to new content for November and December, and I am so excited. So let me know what you guys thought of her in the comments and what you've thought of the other girls so far. Who's your favorite? I still think Belle may be my favorite, but let me know, you know, what do you think? And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, because it lets me know that you liked it, and that's fun. But yeah, until next time guys, stay spooky.